if they are committed to giving their lives for their country, why can't they be who they want to be?
My name is Kiavani. I'm from Miami, Florida. LGBT Pride means to me just being comfortable in your own skin, being you, and not being afraid to be who you are.
And being strong enough to stand up and teach other people it's okay to be happy with who they are too.
To be equal and be a part of something that's bigger than yourself, empowering.
You have the ability to love, be whatever you want, and not have to be ashamed of it.
LGBT Pride means to me the ability to celebrate the struggle of those who came before me. If it wasn't for them, I would not be able to live my life the way I do today. I'm married, I'm in the military. When I was younger, these things were unthinkable to me.
The repeal of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell was an outstanding decision. It was long overdue, and like I said, we're in the 21st century, so we need to allow people to be who they are and serve God and country accordingly.
I feel better knowing that I can serve and openly love who I want to love and still be able to do the job that I love as well.
I felt a little happy because it affects me, but it more directly affects like a lot of my shipmates that are not comfortable with who they are or have been like asked for so long to hide who they are.
I don't quite remember it, but when I joined the military, I was happy that they didn't ask me my sexuality because I wasn't open then.
Had actually went to MEPS about a month later and joined the military.
Honestly, I thought it was an archaic practice, so I couldn't believe it still existed. So I thought it was a really good move for the country.
When I was younger, I could not join the military or I would have to compromise my integrity and live a lie. That to me was unthinkable. And during that period, 17,000 men and women were tossed out of the military, costing the government $500 million trying to live their lives. And I'm so happy and proud to know that this country is moving forward and making the right decisions. For those who are going through a rough time coming to terms with their sexuality, particularly in the military, I would tell them there will always be a slight feeling of exile, but that's fine. Don't repudiate it. Live up to it, accept it, and say, you know what? It reminds me of the Churchill quote, congratulations, you have enemies in your life. That means you've actually stood for something at some point. Don't ever hedge who you are for other people, because it's only by being yourself and being a clear living example that you will ever change anyone else's opinion about whether or not you deserve to have a place at the table.
It does get better. I had a pretty bad coming out twice, and it seemed bleak at first, but it really does get better. The more you live the life that you want to live is truly something to enjoy.
Be happy, because at the end of the day, you only can make yourself happy. You can't make everyone else happy. And if you try to make everyone happy, you won't end up being happy.
I would just tell them to stick through it. Good times are around the corner. The worst part of the military has got to be the deployment. Everything else is cake.
I was really concerned that the military wouldn't be an accepting environment. And the funny thing is, since I've gotten here, have I seen homophobia? Sure. But I've also seen some of the most accepting people I've ever met in my life. It's the first place where I felt like it was okay to just come out and say who I am.
So you stay focused on that. You know who you are as an individual, you know who you are as a person, you know who you are as a human being. And nobody can take that away from you. So as long as you stay focused on that, who cares what anybody else says?
My name is IC2 Furbos. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
I'm ET2 Terry McGee, and I'm from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
I'm IC2 Malin, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
PS3 Donnerson from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Me and 2 Morris, I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
I'm IT1 Cool, and I'm from Orville, California.
I'm MA2 McContry, and I'm from Manassas, Virginia.
I am IT3 Adams, and I'm from Lafayette, Indiana.
Master Chief Cadillac Lily, ITCM type, on board USS America.
I'm committed to excellence.
I am committed to excellence.
I'm committed to excellence.
And the fair treatment of all.
And the fair treatment of all.
And the fair treatment of all.
I am committed to excellence and the fair treatment of all.